Welcome strangers to the show. Tonight we'll be flying low. No, that was terrible. Anyway, hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stream. Welcome back to our Microsoft Flight Simulator, the little plane that could, flying to every country in the world. Here we are, Nassau, Linden Pindling International, there's a mouthful, in the Bahamas, and today 300 nautical mile trip south. We're going to Havana, na. Yeah, no, I know I couldn't be the next Camila Cabello, but, you know, a man can dream. I can pull it off, right? You know? No. Anyway, enough of that. Sorry, my headphones just said something really weird to me, and that I didn't expect my headphones to be communicating with me. For obvious reasons. Anyway, as I was saying, Havana, Cuba, leg number 4. I don't know why I did that, because 4 is that. Anyway, enough of me chatting about useless shite. Let's start the DA40. Now, you'd think that by now I would remember how to start this thing, and maybe I do, but I won't say anything more until I actually have it started, because, you know, just in case, like, yeah. I think that is it, and then I just... Haha, look at that, you know, it's only taken me 4 goes at starting the aircraft, but I now know how to start the plane. Just, you know, it's always what you want to hear the pilot say, is, yeah. Set that GPS into the autopilot. It's going to be another flight over water. Hopefully we get some of the cool sandbar and stuff that we got on the previous flight, but a lot of blue, a lot of liquid. So we'll go with a decent altitude. I mean, the weather again. Talk about turning the weather on for us. It's beautiful and sunny, a couple of clouds, etc., etc. You know. Probably couldn't get much better for flying. Make sure that barometer is set. That's the barometer on the plane, not the barometer of this stream, because we already know that the barometer of this stream is here, especially with the puns and the dad jokes and just, yeah. Anyway, what am I missing? I need to pull me flaps out, which could be taken in many different contexts depending on what I'm actually talking about. Can turn the fuel pumps back off. Now, live weather, let's have a look-see. So we've got a wind coming up the runway there. Right, let's pull up the VFR map. Let's figure out where we are going here. We are going to take off on runway 14. Now you may ask, why don't you just ask ATC? I don't know if you've used ATC in this game, but my 12-week-old puppy dog could do a better job of providing me details on where I need to be at certain times. So, I'll figure it out myself. I'll be my own ATC. So, our first waypoint is Sands, and that's 30.4 nautical miles. Radio, cool. I think we are all donkey hoary. Now I just have to not mow down the bloke on my left and the bloke on my right, which, you know, I hope they've got life insurance. That's all I'll say before I take the brakes off. Alright, let's give it some jandle and see where we go. Hello? No, parking brake didn't come off. There we go. Sometimes you just have to hit the button a little bit harder, you know. Now, I'm going to try today. Hello, can I have some rudder control, please? Aircraft? Hello? There we go. Rudder control is still being a bit shite, but, you know, let's, Who needs control on the ground anyway? Overrated. I probably don't need the whole length of this runway to take off in a DA40. I'll be honest with you. It's not exactly a aircraft that needs the full, I don't know how many meters long this runway is, but being a major international airport, I can only assume it's probably 3,000 meters or more. So I'll just take the first entry point to the runway, I guess. So it seems a little bit easier to... too much... Sorry, as I was going to say, it seems a little bit easier to taxi this plane from in the cockpit. I mean, who would have thought? There's the comment of the day. The best place to control the aircraft is from in the place where you're meant to control the aircraft from. You only get the best tips and tricks right here at this Just Some Aussie Gamer channel, I tell you right now. I'll do the right thing and I'll stop and I'll pretend that I'm waiting for clearance, but the only other people that I could possibly have playing are other multiplayer people, and let's be honest, there's probably not that many of them flying around Linden Pindling here, so gonna risk it for the biscuit, and yeah, hope that we don't have a crash. It's about a 50-50 chance. And I'm not including the fact that somebody could crash into us. I'm just saying there's a 50-50 chance. For those of you who've seen me fly before, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Wow, this is... I will say, this plane has got... Like, this is the equivalent of putting a V8 in a Corolla. Alright, that's relatively lined up. Let's hit it. But we'll never quit it, that's for sure. Put some rudder in because, you know, that's what you got to do. And we have 65. Let's get her off the ground. Whoop, let's not nosedive back into the ground, preferably. Now we've got some speed, let's hitch this nose up and let's climb out. See you later, Bahamas. You were beautiful. Caribbean paradise. But things have to move, especially if we're going to complete this anytime in the next 18 months, because this is a lot of flying, especially in a single engine GA aircraft that has a top speed of like 130 knots indicated. So yeah, we've got enough altitude here, so I'm going to be professional, but okay, that's taking it too far. I'm never going to be professional, but there we go. And I'll give it a bit more selected airspeed, about 100 knots should be good. Take the flaps out. I'm not even going to say what I was going to say there, because that's not appropriate for YouTube streaming. Okay, so Linden Pindling. No, Linden Pindling. And as you can see, there's some fantastic, like, little, what would you call it? A lake? River? Something. Whatever it is, it looks awesome. It looks Caribbean. Funny about that. So, yeah. Leg 4. And now, a lot of Caribbean hopping. All the way down into South America. Now, I haven't decided how I'm going to enter South America. And that sounds so bad. Sorry. To all those watching with a dirty mind, I apologise. I'm not trying to actually enter South America, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Nothing really exciting to say, except maybe we'll drink some rum on a stream to celebrate the Caribbean flavour. The fuck? Something's definitely wrong with me. Ooh, some of that fantastic effects in the sand beneath the water there. That's really, really cool. And imagine, like, holy crap, imagine living here where the with your own marina and stuff here in the Bahamas, like living the life. Where do you live? Oh, I live in the Bahamas. I live on the water in a private marina estate. Like, I've got a beautiful lagoon / sandbar beach right on my doorstep. Like, living that life. So, the little plane that could, well, we assume it could anyway. Take a bit of power out because, you know, like, with the amount of flying that we have to do, I don't really want to be replacing engines more than I have to. So, I'm not sure, honestly, how many hours exactly this is going to be, flying-wise. But 2,000 plus is my estimate. Yeah. So, for those of you watching who probably have questions about why do I have so many layers of clothing on, there we go. Oh, there we go. I was going to say the bot wasn't working, but no, the bot's working. I just had to check that. All right, what's our altitude? Ah, we are at 6,000 almost. Take a little bit of load off the motor because, you know, Everybody likes to take a load off sometimes. Bloody hell, I need to be careful of what I say. more of this awesome effect in the water that I'm assuming is caused by sandbars or erosion of land or a combination of many different factors over the years. Of course, you can only see this so vividly from the air, but like here, what we're about to fly over looks almost like underwater mountain ranges, which is just crazy. Like, you just don't see this stuff from the ground. And honestly, the scenery here in the Caribbean has actually quite surprised me. I was very much expecting it to just be a case of fly, lots of water, bit of land in between, pretty flat most of the way, and that's about it. But all these amazing formations under the water, and like before when we took off from Linden Pindling in the Bahamas, Nassau, just like that little lake off to the edge of the airport that had all these little lagoons in the middle and all that. It's cool. You don't see this stuff where I'm from in Australia. Well, I mean, you do, but it's such a big country that I haven't actually seen it in the flesh. And it only exists usually up north where the tropical islands and all that are. So it's cool. And that's the whole point of this journey, is to see things like this that make you go, damn, like, that's mad. So these Tuesday streams are going to be becoming a permanent, locked-in thing. Probably starting half an hour later than what I started it tonight. Just, I've had a massive couple of days, new puppy dog, etc., etc. Just wanted to make sure I didn't screw myself on the sleeping side of things. And there will be a second day and even possibly a third day. At the moment it looks like the second day is probably going to be Saturday evening, about 11:30 PM my time, which is about an hour later than this stream started today. And that's simply just to allow me to get home from work. However, if things pick up back to where they were from lockdown, I may have to tweak the Saturday stream idea a bit and maybe change the day or whatever. And I would also like to stream or upload a video of some sort of something else that's not flight sim on a Monday. And who knows, there may even be scope for 2 to 3 streams a week and 1 to 2 videos a week as well. However, I would prefer to stream where possible, because obviously I can have the interaction with you guys and girls. And although I understand at the moment I have little to no interaction, the people who have come by and come aboard, all 34 of you, I've had some fantastic interactions with you, and the only thing that's going to improve that is me being regular, on time, professional and entertaining, and that's the aim. As Drake said, started from the bottom, now we started from the bottom, now we're here. And the aim is to just keep. And I'm always down to have tips and tricks or suggestions on what can help to improve the channel. The channel is going to largely be based around simulation games, so Flight Sim, City Skylines, Sims, American Truck Simulator, Euro Truck Simulator, just trying to, Snow Runner, Mud Runner, Forza, F1, and there will be also a few games in there that are not so simulation based and more arcadey, so I definitely want to do some videos with Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. I definitely want to continue my Democracy 4 political videos that I had uploading on a regular basis earlier this year. Apologies to any of the regular viewers of that. I know there was a couple of you. I will get into that, back into that, I promise. Life was hectic for a period of time there, and now it's a little bit calmed down, so I have the time to do this again. Just trying to think what else. Stay tuned for some very, very, very special things relating to the Grand Theft Auto series as this year progresses and into next year. It may start slow because of it's quite difficult to get the 3D era Grand Theft Auto to work on Windows 10. But once I do that, keep your keep your aisles peeled. Clean up on them as well. Keep your eyes peeled for something, especially for you nostalgic gamers who grew up with the 3D Grand Theft Auto and all that. People who are now between like 25 and 35 years old and remember the days of Grand Theft Auto 3 and Vice City and San Andreas. Special things to come. But, wow, just to digress for a sec, this scenery, this is nuts. I did not expect this. And maybe that was me just being shallow-minded and short-sighted, and having never been to the Caribbean in the real life. And I don't actually know that much about the Caribbean and the countries in the Caribbean. What I do know is that the Cayman Islands is a tax haven, that Cuba has freaking awesome cars, and that you're very good at cricket and running very fast over short distances. And Princess Juliana Airport, and obviously Sabah and St. Barths. But, I mean, is the Bermuda Triangle still a thing? I don't think it is. that's about all I know about the Caribbean, and yeah, that's probably a little bit short-sighted on my behalf, but now I'm being taught a lesson by a simulator. Who'd have thought that? Well, actually, probably the people who created the simulator. That's just so cool how the sandbars, I'm assuming that those are like sandbar islands down there. That's what I'm assuming. If anybody could let me know if they think that's sandbar islands, because I need to be educated about the Caribbean here and all these cool little things that happen with the water and all that. If you see me looking down at my phone or whatever, I'm just in communication with people about selling a few things, and I don't want to let this go away, basically. So. Bit of clouds there that Microsoft forgot to remove. Or Microsoft. Asobo forgot to remove from Bing Maps, which is Microsoft. My bad. I'm sure they'll fix up all these things, though. I might just let Asobo know that, hey, you're missing a little bit of cloud in the Bahamas. I'll obviously give them a much more detailed location than in the Bahamas. But yeah. So we're currently going from Pekri to Mendel on the navigation. Yeah, on the navigation. So, gonna go to Mendel, Zola, go see Tanya, and then we're straight into MUHA. Sorry, that was really poor. Really poor. I wish my subwoofer would stop jumping up and down every time I put any sort of pressure on it. It's a really nice footrest. So, yeah, cool. Few waypoints and then absolutely nothing until we get to Havana, Unana. turn off maybe the landing and taxi lights at this point. It's just a thought. Just a thought. I feel as if it may be time for a bit of an adult beverage. So, if you'll excuse me, I'll be right back. It's time to treat myself. Don't know what for, but it's time to treat myself. Alright, what have I got? Domaine de Cossack, Languedoc, Rosé. Yeah, I probably butchered the shite out of that. But, shout out to Good Pear Days. They're not sponsoring this video. I just freaking love what they do. And their wine is always delicious. So cheers to you all. All 0 of you. Oh damn. That's bloody hell, rosé's come a long way as a wine. I was not expecting that. That is that's delicious. Again, shout out to Good Pear Days, Australian company. Not involved in any way, shape or form with this video. It's just I like their shit. I like what they do. It's good shit. Wine's tailored to your taste buds, and based on that sip, they know exactly what my taste buds are looking for. I'd also like to get all zero of you's opinion on, this is more for people who might watch it at a later date, but the introduction. Welcome strangers to the show. This is the round the world journey where we fly low. I like where it's going. I'm not currently sure on I like the first bit. Hello strangers, welcome to the show. And I would like to implement something about flying low and slow, and the fact that it's a global thing. So if anyone does happen to watch this outside of the stream and sees this question, comment, contact me, something. Just let me know what you think. I like feedback. Whoever you are, welcome stranger to the show. This is the one where we fly low and slow. Ah! Bonjour, Zach. You did a live stream yesterday. Well, luckily I added this to the bot then, hey. I know. I've been trying to perfect some sort of witty introduction, and for some reason the song, I don't know if you know the song, but welcome strangers to the show, I'm the one who should be lying low, something something something, in the middle of the dream I lost my shoe, something my ring, I've done all the dumb things. And that particular part of welcome strangers to the show, I'm the one who should be lying low, blah blah blah, I'm trying to fit some sort of witty introduction in line with that, that's all. So I had a feeling it might have been you, so I just threw it out there. How you going, Ox? Hope you're doing well. That is my name, yes. I kind of gave that away on Shane's stream on Sunday. I love the kind words, well done. What did I do? Is it well done for me trying to come up with the witty introduction, or what's... I wrote !Zach, and then the bot should have put a link to your channel in there. This is the part where you tell me that the bot doesn't work, even though it's working on my chat. Even if you did get it wrong, Ox, no hard feelings. No, I'm shouting your name to everybody else who's in the chat, which is one other person. It's more a future-proofing thing, because if, as you said, if this channel does grow, I think it's only fair that I also promote your channel in the process, seeing as you're promoting mine. In terms of shootout, this is not America. Sorry. That's not what you want to say in your stream. Oh, I see what you mean. In terms of shouting out people, is that all I've got? No, I've got another couple of channels in there, but I'll drop them when those people drop in. This song wants me to fly away, but I already am. Speaking of which, let's see if there's anything to look at. No. Yes. I mean, you probably can, Zach. You've got 841 subscribers. You are basically goals for me right now. Goals for me would to, well, crack 50, crack 100, and then crack 500. And I'd like to crack 500 by the end of the year. I think that's a tall order, though. Nice views. I mean, yeah. Well, there you go, Zach. I actually quite like the player in the distance, Cubano420. I mean, he's not trying to hide his motive. Oh, sorry, Ox, I actually missed your "Where We Flying" comment. Let's see. Let's see if that works. This is my first time having played with the bot, so fingers crossed that all my commands that I added actually work. That didn't do what I wanted it to do. Let's see if I can fix that. Submit. Now I'll try that again. I mean, I could just tell you where we're flying. That would have been much quicker and easier, but I'm playing with the bot, so. Actually, that's a really good question. I've got your channel in here, in the bot thing here, Zach, but I wonder if I've actually subscribed to it. Which said, oh no, I have, cool. Okay, sweet. I was concerned for a second there that I had been that ass who had played up your channel but not subscribed to it. Welcome back, Ox. Yeah. From the Bahamas to Havana, ooh-na-na. I promise never to do that again. That was shite. Anyway, welcome to the both of you, or all three of you, or however many of you are currently here. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe, considering the current situation around the world. And, yeah. Don't be scared to jump in the chat and say hi. No, that was beautiful. Thank you, Zach. Much appreciate the kind words there. Ox, he doesn't usually. He actually messaged me last night and said he was planning on doing a Tuesday stream just to be a bit different. He went through a time period where he actually did Tuesday, Wednesday and Sunday when he just recently had long service leave from work. He took 3 months off. So for that 3 or 4 month period, we got 3 streams and a video every week. But obviously he can't keep doing that with work, so he's just sort of said when he's feeling up to it, he will organise a Tuesday evening stream. Which is sweet, because it means basically I can jump on flight sim at 8 o'clock, his time, fly with him, jump off, start my own stream. So it's basically 8 hours of flight sim on a Tuesday when he does that. Just trying that command as well, because I guarantee you that there will be people in the future who ask that. I don't know if you guys already know. Does anyone know if there's a way to change Nightbot's name? There you go, Ox. Hello, Second Zach. How are you going? It's your alter ego, Zach. Too many Zachs. Oh, if there's an extra Zach every stream, I'm screwed in another couple of weeks. It's going to be a hashtag Zach attack. Oh, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. I like what you're doing as well. Don't worry, Zach, I have those thoughts every day about decisions I make in my life. I'm like, oh dear, what the was that? Nerds, it's a delicious lolly. What about it? Or candy, or sweet. I've got to use so many different types of words with all the different nationalities. Now, I don't have commands for that right now, Ox, but do you reckon that's something worth adding? Like, what keyboard, what mouse, what screen, etc. I have? Or I just got the feeling that people wouldn't give a shit. Oh, he's a Tory. Maybe I should just edit my hardware thing to peripherals and just have the joystick, the keyboard, the mouse, the screen, and maybe the webcam, and maybe the microphone. I don't know. Much appreciated, Zach. Quite funny. I like Boris Johnson. Hey, you know, nothing's political here. You can like who you like in the end. Don't want to ruin your stream with my... Don't worry, I'll do that myself with my own sick comedy. I should just check to see where I am. Oh, I've just passed Tanya. Lovely lady. I think that puts us at about the halfway point. So today's destination is MUHA. Yeah, 4 people watching. That's cool. That is a new high. Correct. That is a new high score on concurrent. Concurrent? That's the word. Yes, it is the word. Viewers. But in terms of actual views, my first stream has nearly 100 since I stopped it. Donald John Biden. Isn't that just a combination of all 3 candidates that just ran in the American election? You've got to be joking me. Is that what you're getting at? I better be careful doing accents, otherwise countries are going to boycott me. Going to be like, this racist Australian bloke who flies flight sim makes fun of our accents. Yes, but Zach, you see, that's because you have a sense of humour and you can take a joke. Unfortunately, you don't speak for the whole world. I wish people like yourself and Ox and Oz and all that did speak for how people conduct themselves in life, but they don't. I don't know why I put hashtag WeDemBoys in the chat. It's almost like I'm trying to be DJ Khaled. We the best music. Well, no, we the best flight simmer. Croissant. Un croissant, s'il vous plaît. Bank angle. Bank angle. Stall. I don't know why the plane keeps saying bank angle towards me. Usually when I go to the bank, I'm at a straight up angle. Any islands or anything around? Any cool water effects? Hey, that's cool. The sun's shining off the water. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Yeah. Just... no. Oh, Ox, definitely because it was the 1st of May, May Day. He was just super, super excited about the day and he wanted to let everyone know. I would have said the jokes are very plain, but, yeah. Sounds like an angry pilot, though, Ox. I mean, you know. There's no need to shout. You got to scream and shout and let it all out, and then say oh yo yo yo. Yeah, what Zach's alter ego said. But then I went to sleep and when I woke up we were in the ocean. Did you wave? Fact of the stream, an A380 has 2 floors. That fact has just floored me. Absolutely flawless. As long as he's saying your lines and not doing your lines, fine by me. Say no to drugs, kids. Actually, if you include the cargo floor, I guess it does have 3, doesn't it? Oh, trust me, Zach, my jokes are not meant to be original, they're meant to be shit. Roger that. Well, hopefully not, Zach. Hopefully it does, hopefully we do manage to complete the round the world trip and we don't end up in the little plane that could not. However, I've been looking at some of the distances between some of the countries, especially in the Pacific Ocean, and yeah, it could seriously be a case of the little plane that could not. It can't transport more than 4 people. Actually, including the pilot, I think it can only transfer... Wow, great view of the... I think there's only... Is there only 1 seat at the back there, or is there 2? Can't really tell from this view, which is weird, because you would have thought that the inside view was the one that you could tell. Oh no, there is 2 seats. What's the legroom like? Oh, decent, actually. So pilot and 3 passengers. That's pretty acceptable for a plane of... I think it's just basically a competitor for a Cessna 172. Are you going to give up? No, I think I'll... if I do end up in a situation like that, and I will try my best not to, I'm more than happy to fly to remote grass strips on tiny little lagoons in the middle of nowhere that have no contact with the outside world, if required. I would not add fuel mid-air. That was only a thing in the first stream due to a bug. If this, now that bug is sorted, if it happens again, I'll crash it and I'll start back at the previous destination I took off from. I can. However, I will say I don't always drink cider. Like, right now I have, from Good Pear Days, which is a wine subscription service here in Australia, I have, and I'm going to butcher the hell out of this French, Domaine de Cossack, Languedoc, rosé. Now, I'm not usually a rosé drinker, but they recommended this to me, and it is real good. Ah, Mr. GC Bounds. Hello, sir. And hello, Mike. And hello, Brett. Ah, Brett, I've got something for you. Bubba, I have no idea what happened just then, but I'll sort that out. Oh, wow. Hello, everyone. This is, surprising. Thank you, thank you, thank you. As you can see, there's a lot of C to C right now. Sorry, I'm just a little bit like, wow, oh my god. Like, I didn't quite expect a raid to occur just then. But anyway, welcome to everyone. I would offer people to join in because this is a group flight, but I'm almost at the destination. I'm about 70% complete. However, for those interested, I do stream every Tuesday. So if you want to join in on these flights, please do. Hello, hello. Wow. Damn. This is definitely a raid. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Clive, hello. Oh, wow. I certainly didn't expect this. Thank you so much. The appreciation is extremely genuine right now. But everyone, make sure, seeing as you've come and rated me, it's only fair that I give back. So make sure you subscribe to Brett Plays on that link, Zach's Gaming Lab on that link, and I know you all already are, but you can subscribe to Shane Oz Flight Simmer on that link. So yeah, as I was saying, I stream every Tuesday night, and that's going to potentially also be Saturday night. So if you feel like joining in a Single Engine GA global journey, come along. So tonight's flight is from the Bahamas to Cuba. Damn. This is bloody awesome. To be real Australian for a sec, this is bloody awesome. Thank you very much to Shane, Oz Flight Simmer, the Drop Bears, and everyone else who's jumped in. Absolute bunch of legends. Thank you so much. Like, means a lot. Means more than I can probably articulate on a stream. Brett, it would be, if I'm going to do it on Saturday, and it's subject to what occurs with work in relation to coming out of lockdown, probably like 11:30 PM / midnight start time. I'm pretty sure you stream at the same time. This is quite mind-blowing. But yeah, like, please. I would love to have a group of couple of people flying along, so... Thank you, Mike. Appreciate the kind words there. Yeah. Glenn? Not Melbourne, but Victoria. I'd absolutely love that, Brett. Absolutely love that. So Dale, the server is West USA. Same as Oz Flight Simmer. I'll be adding things like that to the bot before the next stream, the server, etc. Link to the multiplayer video tutorial, etc. Thank you for the kind words there, Oz. That is a very good question, Brett. I think... I think it's that, Brett. Glenn, regional is sort of out of lockdown. Like, we're not restricted on where we can go as long as we stay regional. But if we go into a shopping centre and all those places, public transport, etc., we have to wear a mask. And there's dining caps and all that on restaurants. Yeah, I think that is my in-sim name, Brett. I think. Thank you so much, GC Bounds. Appreciate the love there, man. I just wish I had more scenery to show to you all. I guess this is the enjoyment of flying in the Caribbean. Okay, sweet. Thank you very much, Brett. Alright, I'm gonna just accept that. I've seen you flying around before. I panicked for a sec. I thought I'd hit main menu. Thanks, Jack. Oh, sorry, should I say David? Big Jack? Yeah, Big Jack. What Zach said. The sheet in the background is covering camp chairs and a lawnmower. My streaming setup is like in a man cave shed at the back of a garage, so there's some dodgy throw together to make it work, but you got to do what you got to do with what you have. Yes, and Brett, I also have watched quite a few of your Beam NG multiplayer streams just lurking. Which is why I've added you to my bot with the hashtag Brett. Hashtag? Exclamation mark Brett. Clive, are you on sick leave because you're actually sick, or just because you can, or just don't want to disclose that for potential problems? I understand if you can't. Oh, okay, that's interesting, Brett. Makes me feel a little bit more like I'm not the only one. I guess the only problem, David, with a man cave / shed is the like 5 layers of clothing and gloves required to stay warm without ending up with a $1,000 a month heating bill. Welcome back, Abordox. Shane did raid. He hinted to me that he might do that, but obviously there's no expectations ever. So, but the appreciation is just, yeah. I'm lost for words. Look, Bubba, I'll do you a deal. You buy me a 3070 and I'll use it to heat the room. Look to my 6. Damn, I've got people flying with me for the first time. Mike, how much flight time is left? Not much. My destination is just there in the plane. So that, you know, maybe I should just like check the inside of the aircraft like any normal pilot would. So 65 nautical miles to Afil. And Afil is not far out of Havana, Unana. Sorry. I've just found myself doing that all stream tonight. So I think there's about 80, 90 nautical miles left. YouTube needs to have a raid system. Yes, it does. I think that's one of Twitch's best features. Oh, you're recovering, Clive. Good news. I'm glad to hear that, mate. No worries, Glenn. Appreciate you dropping by. Yeah. Confused Jack 127, Tasmanite, Wesley Falk, Dangerbird, Big Jack. Don't worry, everybody. Follow Big Jack. He knows where we're going. Oh, well, then that settles it, Fly Father. I'm just going to buy a 3090. Exactly. Big Jack to the rescue. Wow. Actually, Abordox, you make a good point there. A 3080 Ti would be like the perfect GPU upgrade. Because, whoop! As you can see, the GPU there is just acceptable. Wow. Yeah, 15, 14, 15, 16 viewers. It keeps fluctuating. I've been flying along for the last couple of streams to 2 people, 3 people, so this is quite different. The taste of success, thanks to Oz Flight Simmer and the crew of people over there on that channel. And it just makes me proud to be a member of Oz Flight Simmer's channel when I see stuff like this occur. Yeah, the taste of success, it does taste very delicious. I'm not gonna lie, I'd serve it on any menu that I ever had. Hey, look, Zach, that is obviously one of the main goals, but the biggest goal is to fly and have fun and enjoy the interaction with others. That's the big thing here, is to just have fun. Okay, Bubba, show off. Although I must admit, Bubba, I love the fact that you've got a Threadripper. That's insane. Fantastic question. My heading is 255 or 255. I think I can actually see Cuba there at like our 10 o'clock. So soon it'll be time to smoke a cigar, drink some rum and drive some 1960s hot rods through the streets of Havana. If only we could actually do that currently in real life. That'd be cool. Well, Zach, that would explain why you struggle to run Flight Sim. I am on live... Well, the simulator tells me I'm on live weather. But if somebody's got different news for me, I'd like to hear about it. But so far on this trip I've flown live weather, live time. And it has just turned it on every single time I've been flying in basically cloudless sunny skies. And I understand that's because this part of the world, I believe, is going into summer or has just started summer. So I must ask, obviously other than Brett and Zach and Shane, obviously, Oz Flight Simmer, does anybody else here stream? If you do, chuck me a message in the Discord and I will add your channel to the bot. Zach, fuel's all good. I've sorted out the DA40's fuel drinking issue. G'day Mike, SA4639. Welcome. Thanks for joining in. Much appreciated. So I think it's only fair with the amount of you who've come along and taken some time out of your evenings, days, afternoons, mornings, whatever it is in your part of the world to join in and chat and fly along. This Saturday I'll definitely make sure I set up a stream. Scramble, scramble, scramble. Gringo's approaching, hey? Does that mean that I'm about to get bombarded by the drop bears? Is that link broken, is it, Zach? Oh yeah, what Zach said. If you can't be bothered with the Just Some Aussie Gamer or JSAG, just call me Bryce. Or Bruce. Seeing as that's what phones like to autocorrect my name to. Now, it's interesting that you say that, Brett, because here's a confession that's going to blow some people's minds. I've never played Minecraft. However, I'd be down to give it a shot, but obviously I'd need some training and direction on where to go. thank you, Clive, for dropping in. Much appreciated. So spamming caps. Zach, I'm gonna... That's happened twice now, in this. So... God, what the... Sorry, Zach, I'm not exactly sure what happened there, but I will go into the bot at the end of the stream and sort that out. Just not late for dinner. Well, it depends, Bubba. As a chef, I could be late for dinner, or I could be making your dinner late. Yeah, absolutely. I'll sort that all out at the end of the stream, Zach. I wasn't aware that was even a thing, because this is the first stream I've run with a bot. So, yeah. ATC would be having a damn nightmare right now with all these planes flying close together, and especially confused Jack there being screamed at by ATC at this point. Sorry if, I must say, if I look like I'm lost for words, it's because I am. I just, didn't expect to have 13, 14, 15, 16 viewers. Jeez, what did you install there, Brett? Afterburners? Confused Jack is confused. Alright, I should probably do another check on how far I am from... So, we've just left the lovely lady Tanya, and we're off to Aphil. 23 nautical miles. Okay, let's have a look. So I'm assuming... I mean, it's not really telling me much, but I'm assuming that Aphil is probably top of descent, although at 6,000 feet, do you really need to worry about a top of descent? Probably not. So I'll probably just start descending slowly from Munbu. Damn. Formation flying with Jack. This is cool. But Brett, in relation to what you were saying before about a joint stream on a Saturday night probably seems to work, seeing as we both stream at basically the same time on a Saturday night. But chuck me a message in Discord and we can chat about it. Yeah, so I stream every Tuesday, usually about 10:30, 11 o'clock at night my time. Obviously, I will add to the bot what that is in Zulu time, so that everyone sort of knows. And then the general aim is to also stream Saturday nights, depending on what happens with work hours, because sometimes I end up working a double shift Thursday, Friday and Saturday, in which case doing Saturday night would just be suicidal. And there is also plans to stream on a Monday night, not necessarily Flight Sim. I've got a whole heap of other games and series and videos that I would like to create. It's just a case of finding the time, especially working and studying 2 courses and trying to stream and make videos. There's only so much time in a day. Drop the Discord link there in the chat. It's also in the description. And then I will join yours, Brett, as well. I mean, you could say that, Zach, but I think it's more of a case of when I saw lockdown number 4 looming, I just went, enough's enough. I need to be more skilled and more trained in other careers and tasks and hobbies, and so I just decided to study and stream and do all sorts of things that could potentially benefit me in the long run and make me less reliant on my job to pay the bills and stuff like that. Because I mean, every time that there's a COVID lockdown, hospitality gets friggin', you know, no lube kind of thing. With this many people watching, I better nail the landing, because I've been absolutely buttering them so far for Zach and Aboard and Shane. So now the pressure's on. Oh, I mean, again, I appreciate the kind words. I'm not trying to look for sympathy as such. It's just, like, there's a lot of industries that get killed a lot more than hospitality when there's a lockdown. So I've just been very fortunate that I've still managed to have a job. And I obviously don't forget that. But I'd be stupid if I didn't try to do other things on the side hustles and all that to avoid it becoming an issue, I guess. Ready with record for clipping video for shorts later. Now, Brett, that almost makes me tempted to screw the landing up. I appreciate that, Bubba. A lot. Hopefully there's a brighter light at the end of the tunnel once I'm qualified in like real estate and social media management and all that sort of stuff. That's exactly what I'm thinking, Brett. Shh. Don't tell anyone. Welcome back, Zach. So anyone who's in this chat who enjoys racing simulations and all that, I'm going to pop his link back in the chat. Zach's Gaming Lab. This bloke joined my first stream last week. He helped me out with voice levels, audio levels, sim levels, you know, like tips, tricks, pointers. He's literally been here. He's watched every single stream. So if you like any sort of F1 videos and, you know, tech videos and all, please give Zach a subscribe. Absolute legendary bloke. And this stream wouldn't be in the position it's in without his guidance. We are landing at Havana International, I guess. That's about all I know. Oh, I'm so bad with phonetic alphabet sometimes. I cannot think of what those... But MUHA. MUHA. MUHA ha 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 ha. Pretty sure it's already lined me up with the runway, so maybe I should drop me dax, as Oz would say. Is that considered copyright? Probably. Oh yeah, Zach streams some Minecraft as well. Forgot to mention that bit. I would have to say this is the first airport I've sort of flown into on this journey so far that actually has something slightly more than dead flat terrain. I mean, not that I'm saying it's hilly by any standard, because it's not. But when you start, like this series started at Kitty Hawk in North Carolina, and it's just literally been flat for the whole time, so... Sorry, Fly Father. Obviously, Nightbot is quite, what's the word I'm looking for? Strict. So, yeah, exactly what Zach said. Nightbot's being toxic AF. This is the first stream I've ever used a bot. Obviously, I need to change some of the parameters and timeout rules and all that, and I'll do that before the next stream. So, as much as it sucks for you guys to get timed out, etc., at least I now know what I have to mess with to make things normal, because that's just ridiculous. Like, using symbols and using capitals and getting timed out is just... yeah. I've got 7 other aircraft with me. Damn! That's not a sentence I thought I would read in June of 2021. It's funny, I was actually saying to Zach earlier on that I have an extremely optimistic goal to reach 500 subscribers by the end of 2021. Who knows? Alright, I'm gonna go semi-sterile cockpit here. When I say semi, I probably don't mean actually that's sterile. But anyway, I'll just pretend that I'm trying to be professional. I need to fine-tune my bits, hey, Zach. You've been talking to my missus, have you? Thank you very much, Brett. Whoop. Maybe don't pull back that aggressively on the joystick at this point. I've got a whole crowd watching me, so I am actually going to go completely sterile cockpit for the next, till I touch down. If I don't get butter, I'm hoping I get garlic butter, herb butter, or maybe even some margarine or olive oil spread here. Ooh, a little bit of buffeting there. A little bit of frame drop as well. Interesting. Yeah, I probably do got a tailwind, but when I set up the flight plan originally, I guarantee you there was no tailwind. I don't know, does that classify as butter? Okay, Ox will do. $50, $40, $20, $10. Brace, brace, brace. I'm not exactly sure where GA parking is at this airport, so I'm just going to sort of taxi to a area that looks GA-ish and just call it. I will say though, like this DA40, in terms of planes that are easy to land, this certainly is high up there. It really is, within this sim anyway, super, super easy to approach it in and get a nice soft touchdown. Now, because I've said that, on Saturday my touchdown is probably going to be absolute garbage, but, you know, that's called karma. This looks general aviation-ish. My plane's turning without me putting in actually any engine power. That's interesting. Alright. Shut her down. Shut it down, to quote Gordon Ramsay. And there we go. Leg 4 completed. Welcome to Havana, Cuba. Time after that flight, I think, for a cigar, some rum, and a drive in a nice 1960s Ford. Anyway, to everyone who joined from Shane's raid, thank you so much. Like, my mind is still blown and trying to comprehend that. As I said, the appreciation is more than what I can probably articulate across a stream. I'm, speechless. So, thank you all for joining in. Thank you all for the likes, the subscriptions. You've made my night. You've made my week. Yeah. Pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Pretty cool. Anyway, as I said, that brings us to the end of Leg 4. I hope you guys enjoyed this flight. Well, the part that you guys joined in for anyway, as much as I did. You know, I guess there's only so much you can enjoy of the sea view, but yeah, anyway, until Saturday, I'll hope everyone stays safe, healthy, well, and yeah, I don't think there's actually much else I can say except see you on Saturday or next Tuesday, or yeah, but stunning. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, sleep, whatever you guys have coming up for you. And so the next leg of this will be on Saturday, and at the moment this is all I'm going to be streaming. But there is plans to add various games in the future. But yeah, for now, everyone, again, thank you so much. And I'll see you guys around in the next streams.